Hey guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. I'm losing my voice, but you can help me out with that. Don't send me cough syrup. You can just hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel, or leave a comment on our video. We appreciate it when you guys do that. I'm kind of off to the side here. We are breaking a very large case, which I'm going to show you on my handy dandy table cam. I really don't like this camera, but that's what we got. We're breaking Gold Rush Treasure Chest. This is the first ever football edition. It's actually the second time we've done one of these, and these cases numbered to 100. This one is 72. It's hard for me to get that on the camera. Case number 72 of 100. But here's how it works. Let me show you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to open this case. I'm going to reveal all the items. And then my good friend, my lovely assistant George, is going to type in the items up here. Then we're going to randomize your names. There are 10 folks in the break. We're going to randomize those 6 times. That will be our draft order. We will then paste our draft order right here. We'll give you 3 minutes to trade picks before we start selecting items. Then the draft starts. Everybody gets one item except the 10 spot. The 10 spot is going to get the last item remaining. That's no fun. You didn't get to pick. However, you will also get a Ricky Williams autographed custom Miami jersey, football jersey. So we will show that at the end. And if you trade the 10 spot, if you get the last pick, if you trade it, that jersey goes with it. So it does make the 10 spot a little more desirable. And we've had people trade the 10 spot, I think, as high as the 1 spot before. So who knows? All right, treasure chest. Here we go. Good luck. And our lighting is always the problem on this style break. So I'll try to get a clear shot of these items for you guys. Double boxed, I like it. And I love that they finally did football. We did the multi-sport 2 or 3 times for this. Really liked it. It's the second time we've done football. All right. Paper for George. Please recycle, George. Oh, somewhere, an interception is being thrown. And it's being thrown by Jameis Winston. There is an N on there too. It's Jameis Winston, Saints jersey. You decode his signature. It's actually interception. Beckett witnessed on the signature, on the autograph. And yeah, in what was that movie with Tom Hanks? The Da Vinci Code. Yeah, if you decode this, that's what you're gonna find. Skeeter, by the way, Skeeter Robinson in our trading post will buy that. I don't want to affect the draft. Actually, I'm just kidding. He won't buy that. I don't want to affect the draft. But if you end up with it, it wouldn't hurt to call him or message him. That'd be fun. Okay. I'm going to look this up. I want to make sure who the player is. I'm pretty sure this is J.C. Horn, which is Joe Horn's kid. There you go. Young player for the Panthers, J.C. Horn. Kid's going to be a stud. Beckett witness jersey. Let me look this up on the authentication code. Stand by. Beckett. Certificate verification. WW84760. No, I'm not a robot. J.C. Horn signed it May 22nd, 2022 in Charlotte, North Carolina. Just throwing that out there. If the date he signed it was going to change your draft pick, then there you go. Is this TDP? You down with TDP? This is Tyrion Davis Price. We don't have to look this one up. I see his signature in my dreams. We've pulled a lot of his cards. We know it. We know it well. TDP for the 49ers. Tyrion Davis Price. Or you can put TD Price, George.
You're like...
Close enough. Oh, mommy. I like it. We pulled the Niners jersey. We pulled the Panthers jersey. He's now a Niner, but this would be his Carolina jersey. Christian McCaffrey. Get a boom there.
Working on it.
Run CMC. Yeah. Look at this. Silver ink auto. Got the number inscription on there as well. Beckett authenticated. Not Beckett witnessed. Beckett authenticated. All right. I guess let's go with the weirder item first. Okay, so this football's deflated. No, it's not Tom Brady. That was funny. All right. This is Billy Shaw. You can also wear this as a hat if you don't inflate it. Billy Shaw, Hall of Famer in '99. I do not know a lot about Billy Shaw. It could be Billy Sham. It could be a sham. You know what? I want to look up Billy Shaw. James Spence authenticated, JSA. It'll have a tag on the football as well. Which it does. Let me look up Billy Shaw. Let me tell you about him. Guard for the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills Wall of Fame. Played until 61 through 69. So retired in 1969. Okay. I love this. Does anyone else remember these? These die cuts? Joe Montana. Very nice. Joe Montana in his Notre Dame garb. This is an Upper Deck authenticated. Very large card. This is almost, I'm not going to call it a 5x7 because it's die cut, but it's close. This is an oversized card. PSA DNA authenticated on the auto. The card is not a PSA 10. The auto grade is a 10. The card is not graded. FYI. That's my shoe buddy, by the way. That was before I knew him. This card is numbered to 10,000, but I don't think all 10,000 were autographed. That is how many of the cards were made. So, there you go. And this box is sort of open and a little bit damaged on the bottom. I do want to point this out. We'll probably have to tape that box up on this one. So keep that in mind when you're drafting. This is not labeled. All right, I'm going to have to look this one up. It's a Giants helmet. You guys can probably recognize the autograph. I do not recognize that auto off the top of my head. All right, Beckett witnessed. I do have the sticker on the back. W476. We have talked to Steel City about trying to label every item just to make life easier. Hopefully they'll do that. Seems like a no-brainer to me that you'd want to label stuff, especially when people are breaking it. All right, this is Otis Anderson. Otis Anderson. I think a Super Bowl MVP. There's your Beckett Witness sticker. Otis Anderson. The box does, maybe put this here. Put a piece of tape on that. The box does have some damage. Keep that in mind. I think this is Taysom Hill, which I am a big fan of Taysom Hill. The man that everybody kind of ruled out. The Packers released him. Ha ha, Carly. The Swiss Army knife. He does a little bit of everything. Plays on special teams, runs, throws, catches. Probably makes a nice, tasty cheesecake. That is a Lunar Eclipse mini helmet. And I'm going to verify this as well on Beckett. And unfortunately, I can't see the tag. 45 1562. All right, yep. Taysom Hill, number 7. Taysom Hill. That is actually still loading, guys. I know that signature. That's the only reason I'm saying that. I'm having a little trouble with that one. That is Taysom Hill, though, guys. We've seen his signature several times. I'm going to hit George with this. Keep that in mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good night. This is heavy, man. This is our first ever pylon.
Wow.
This thing is really heavy. I'm going to bash George upside. This will be a George head bashed pylon.
Wow.
And I'm assuming this is Dante Hall because he is the human joystick. I do not want that to be my nickname, by the way, the human joystick. You know what I mean?
I don't know how to spell Dante.
D-A-N-T-E. All right, I'm going to try Beckett again. Let's see if I can get it to work better. Again, Steel City, please label your stuff. Doesn't take very long. And it makes the break a little more seamless. The code is WR76194. Okay, they do not have this in their system yet. We will need to bag that up as well. So just sit on the table. We'll bag it up to protect the signature. Beckett does not have that in their system yet. That's pretty common. It says no record found. My guess is they just haven't put it in. So now you can send us an email if you draft that item, or you can send Beckett an email and ask them to please add that to their system. We can help you out with that, or you guys can do it as well. Steel City may actually help us out too. All right. It's a Steelers helmet. This is a replica helmet, not an official. So this is a replica. Still very cool. And it is full-sized. See what we got. And I think this is going to be a Lunar Eclipse Pat Fryermuth. Pat Fryermuth. Number 88 inscription. Love it. Yeah, I can show you. I'll hit George with it on camera maybe. Let's see. I'm going to look this up again. We'll see if we can get a authentication on this.
All good, Kyle.
At Fryermuth, signed 7/7 of 2021, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm going to give the helmet and the bag to George so he can wear it. And the box I will take. Stand by. All right, guys, that is it. That is the 10 hits. Give us a few minutes to clear all this out. We will turn the sound down. We'll be back in about 2 minutes to determine our draft order, and we'll give you 3 minutes to trade. Be right back. All right, guys, we are back. Thanks for your patience there. Stand by. Camera's a little messed up.
Sure, Kyle, I got this. See, it's fine. Just switch sides. Just, one moment to the next. No problem, buddy.
All right, let's go over to random.org and determine our draft order. We'll do that now. We are going to go 6 times on the random, and then we're going to give you about 3 minutes to trade. If we don't see any trade talk after about a minute or so, we'll just go ahead and start. Get my names here. Michael down to Joel. Copy those. And we are going to go 6 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got Chris, K-I-R, down to Thomas Will. Copy those. 6 times. So Thomas, unless you trade out of the 10 spot, you're going to get the Ricky Williams jersey, as well as the last item remaining. So, guys, we'll turn the sound down. I'll put a 3-minute timer if we need that long. Feel free to trade. You can PayPal each other. I'll give you the 6 spot and $50 to move up to the 2 spot, or whatever. Whatever you guys want to work out, you're welcome to do. We'll be right back. He's going to want that helmet when you whack him with the pylon. That may be true. That pylon's heavy, man. 1 minute, 30 seconds. What I'll do on that item, guys, is I will go ahead and email Steel City tonight, and I will let them know we would like it if they could make sure Beckett gets that in their system, and kind of let them handle that since we bought it from them. But we'll kind of let them handle that, so you don't have to send us an email if you end up with that item. I don't see any trade talk, and I don't think we need a timer for this one. All right, guys. You could trade during the draft if you want, but Chris, you're on the clock. And there is no clock, but... We do have another case of this that we'll do. I still think the only product that we haven't put together ourselves where we've pulled a Tom Brady auto was Treasure Chest. Multisport. We pulled a Tom Brady mini helmet. So hopefully we can get something like that in our next case. So Chris is willing to listen to offers for the one spot. So throw them out there if you got them. So Chris is willing to listen to offers. I'm gonna set a clock, Chris. So we'll give you 2 minutes.
Oh, he just picked Firemuth helmet.
Okay. You do have an offer out there. If you want to take the offer, let us know.
He'll take the trade.
Let us know, Chris. If you're trading, tell us what the deal is, and we need your shipping zip code. I think we have a trade. I think we have a trade. Three and 8 going to be traded for the first pick, and Chris needs you to type it in just like him, and need your shipping zip code. Head moves up to 1. Chris with 3 and 8. Need your zip code to confirm, Chris. Zip code, shipping zip code to confirm. Gotta confirm your identity, Chris. We have to have your zip code. I'm gonna give it about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Sorry for the hold up, guys. We'll get it moving. I'd like to give you guys time to trade if needed.
There it is.
Confirmed?
Yeah.
All right, trade's confirmed. Ted, your turn. You are on the clock. May have a video delay as well. Chat and the video may be a little different. One thing you guys may want to do is hit the refresh button after every break. If you watch us for a while, your video will get behind. It will lag. So Chris may be hearing something we said 3 or 4 minutes ago. So no worries.
Ted's taking the Montana card.
All right, oversized Montana card, PSA DNA authenticated, and they did grade the auto a 10. Card is not graded, the autograph is. Joe Montana goes to 1 spot. Thomas, next up. Thomas LAR next up. Tippy, if you will. Feeling a little tippy. Just like Carly. Tippy. Teepee. Ted, do you have a buddy?
Wow.
George doesn't have any. Christian McCaffrey. I like it. Christian McCaffrey goes to the 3 spot. Congratulations to Thomas. I love the Panthers jersey. That deserves to be in a frame, man. I hope you frame it up. And I think Chris is a happy camper. Chris was going to take something. I won't say what. I don't want to affect anything. But if I'm Chris, I'm probably a big fan. I think, maybe, sort of. Funny, funny. We know you are, Carly. Oh, Chris on a delay.
Yeah. There he goes. Helmet.
All right.
Vermouth.
Yeah, I don't think his pick changed. He was going to take the Pat Fryermuth helmet at the 1 spot, traded down, got an extra item, and still got the helmet. So pretty happy camper there. Pat Fryermuth full-sized replica helmet goes to Chris. Joel, next up. Pat Fryermuth. That is a lunar eclipse. I love those. That is worn by George slightly as well. Congrats on that, Chris.
Not true, Chris.
Saw him do it.
Pylon.
Oh my gosh, that is a cool item. I've never seen an NFL pylon in any of our items that we've had. It's the first time, man. So it does not have the camera in it. So, and Joel, I'll send Steel City an email for you to try to get that on the Beckett website. Dante Hall goes to 4 spot. Autographed pylon, a Dynasty first. Yeah, we got you, Chris. Michael at the 5 spot next up. Boy, my voice is finally starting to give out. While we're waiting on Michael, I want to show this jersey.
Michael's taking the J.C. Horn jersey.
Okay, I'll put you down for that, Michael. Let me show the Ricky Williams. This is gonna go to the last pick. I thought this was really cool. It's a really cool item. If I'm getting a Ricky Williams item, I really want the Miami custom jersey. So that's going to go to the last pick. Wow. Very cool, man. Very cool. Beckett witnessed on that. So we'll put that in there, George. Okay. And J.C. Horn is the selection. The pick is in. And then I think the pick after that is going to be Tyrion Davis Price. Going to go to Bruce. So Michael gets the J.C. Horn. TDP going to Bruce. And Josh on the clock. Chris, you just got to find a group on Facebook. You can like trade helmets. Trade it for a Ravens helmet or something. Find a Steelers fan that has a Mark Andrews helmet. Josh Wynn on the clock.
Taysom Hill.
All right, my guy, Lunar Eclipse. Taysom Hill autographed mini helmet. Gonna go to Josh. I love it. Love the Saints helmet. Those look cool in your office, in your man cave. Probably won't fit on your head unless you are like Rick Moranis and you shrunk yourself. Josh, congrats on that. Chris picked up an extra spot by trading. Seemed to be a smart move. Chris is up again. Then our good friend Sky and Thomas, who's going to get that bonus.
I thought he was taking true.
Chris on a little video delay.
Shaw football.
All right. It's deflated. I blame Tom Brady. Billy Shaw, autograph football, old school Bills. That's probably one of the later picks that's ever gotten a football. We don't get a lot of footballs, so that's a good pick. Skyler next up. Oh, you're a Saints fan? Man, I love Taysom Hill. Hey, I'm glad the guy got paid. I really think he could be a good quarterback if they give him a shot, but he is a weapon the way they use him. So,
Sky is taking the Giants helmet.
all right, Otis Anderson, autograph mini helmet. Going to go to Sky. That's a Super Bowl MVP, I believe. Otis Anderson and Thomas. Somewhere in the world. Jameis threw an interception, but it's okay because when he got the ball back, he got a Ricky Williams jersey. Plus, all right, Ricky and Jameis sitting in a tree. That was the break. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. We are going to post the video to YouTube. We are back tomorrow with select draft picks football. Personal boxes. All we're going to do all night is open personals for you guys. $154.99 get you a box. All card ship. You get 3 autos per box on average. Looking for the zebra prisms, the tie-dyes. It's a brand new release. It is the 2023 edition. I only have 20 boxes total in stock. They've already, several of them have already sold. 7 o'clock Saturday night. That is tomorrow. We'll see you there. We'll be right back.